Greetings, greetings, greetings. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Come on into the room. Come on into the space. I'm here and I remember. I am Chantel Sierra, your holistic self-care practitioner, coming in live on location to tap into some of these cards for today. Tapping into the energy of the day just to see what comes up, shuffling them up a little bit, and seeing what's up. So how have y'all day been? How has things been going? Whew, today has been a very challenging, busy day for me. Greetings, greetings, greetings. Welcome in as I have, continued on my fast, y'all. This is amazing. I am going strong and getting things done, getting really clear about what's to come, getting prepared for my my Reflect, Remember, Align retreat coming up this weekend. If any of you are in the Atlanta area and want to join me, please tap in. You can find the link information on my Good Vibes Lounge LLC website. And we're going to be doing it up. We're going to be tapping into ancestral wisdom. We are going to be doing some meditation and breath work. We are going to be doing some reflection and connection. And we are going to be, letting it all hang out. So if you are interested and you are in the metro area, or if you're able to come on down, you are welcome. Welcome into the space. I'm just prepping the cards to get ready for our energy pull for the day. We normally pull 7 cards, and then I intuitively read the cards, then read the cards from the book. And hey son, welcome in. Good to see you. I have just begun shuffling up these cards so we can have some fun. Tap. Give me some love, because I am a new content creator. Your mama over here doing some different things, huh? But I have really enjoyed it. So for today, we're going to get one card for the energy of the pool, and then we're going to tap in. Thank you all for coming into the room. Thank you for the love. Join my fan club if you haven't already. It's free to join. I need to build up my following, y'all. Come on. Tap in and give me some love and be my friend, okay? I appreciate all the love. Let's see what Spirit has for us today. We have 2 cards coming out, Judgment and the Fool, okay? And look at them. They both like taking a leap. This one taking a leap up, this one taking a leap down. So let's tap into the energy of taking the leap. All right? Let's see what the Spirit has to say as we go into the tarot, seeing where we're taking the leap. So again, we're starting out being the Queen of Wands, setting this world on fire the best way you can, or the King, that's you, son. You are Aries energy too. Set this world on fire while you get clear, tapping into your wisdom and your true desires. Okay? As we do that, we got to get out of our head. Get out of your head. Quit thinking too much. Get into your heart space and just love yourself up. Okay? Ooh, the poet's coming through. Give thanks. So we have 3 cards now. We are going to tap in. Okay. To everything is in the palm of your hands, okay? Whatever it is you desire, whatever it is you seek, whatever it is you put your attention to, that's what you're going to get. Moving out of this barren place of being in a broken heart, moving into the space of being the King of Wands, knowing you're guided and protected, tapping into this abundant energy of the Queen of Pentacles, continuing to plant the seeds that you have planted, continue to nourish the seeds that you have planted, and get in partnership with people who support you, okay? So that's where we going. That's where we at. We taking the leap, whether it's up or down. You just showing up to see what comes next, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's 7 cards, and then two to grow with, okay? Those 2 for the upper room. Okay, you said, I mean the cards. My bad. Do you? Oh, yes. Do you want a card pull, son? Just for you? Or are you gone? Either way, I'm going to tap into it and continue to have my fun, okay? So, a clarifying card just pulled out, and it is about getting clear. We started with this card yesterday. So it's like we picking up where we left off yesterday. Are you clear about where you're going? Are you going up, as the Judgment card showed up? Or are you going down, taking the leap? Either one is really okay, right? Either one is okay, but Judgment comes to say, you surrender. Surrender it all. Let go of the things that no longer serve. If you're in a place that you need to surrender some things, do it quickly. If you are in the place where you have to take a leap into the unknown, do it quickly, because we're setting this world on fire. So we are going to start. I'll start with this intuitive read. Let me tap into it. Where are we going? Are we going up or are we going down? So basically it's saying you have already planted the seeds. The seeds have been taken root. You are ready to do the work, but you have to take a look. Look in your hand. Go into your mind, but not into your confusion. Use intelligent and wise decisions as you move through the things that are looming, okay? Planting your seeds deep in the ground, as we already found, they are starting to grow, but you got to heal your heart as you go. Don't keep it hard and don't keep it stuck. Understand that you are being guided and protected, and it's your good luck. Oop, oop, oop. Good luck is coming. It is here as the Queen of Pentacles takes her chair. She is the abundant mother. She is the one who is patient, kind, compassionate, and she shares all that she has with those she loves. Coming into that partnership, those who love her and those she loves, they're filling each other's cup so that nobody's cup goes dry, so that no one feels like giving up. So that is my reading. You know I'm a poet and don't even know it sometimes. I just let the words flow, and hopefully it will meet you right where you are. But we will go into the book just to get the exact messages from the book. We're going to start at the bottom, moving to the top. We're going to start on these 2 queens, you know, starting from the Queen of Wands, ending with the Queen of Pentacles. And if these helper cards come into it, we're going to bring them in too. But normally we do 7 cards. So we starting at the bottom, where we are. See, this is the bottom. The bottom energy, take the leap, okay? This is the bottom, Queen of Pentacles. We're taking the leap, y'all. What are we leaping into? What do you receive when you finally take the leap? The Queen of Pentacles says, I enjoy my deeply connected life, and I lead it with an outpouring of abundance and love. You got to lead your life with love. Giving and seeing and identifying your abundance, even if it's coming from above, even if it's in your mind, you have to speak it, because that is the energy that brings it to you. This is where you're taking the leap, and you see all those circles there. That's all the things that she has available. But you got to take the leap into it. You have to take nothing but your heart. And she got a crystal in her hand too. But take you and show up. And then you will get all this. I enjoy my deeply connected life. And I lead it with an outpouring of abundance and love. Love leads the way. As the King of Wands shows up and comes out to play. Oh, we got a fiery duo here. The King of Wands, that's Aries energy, and the Queen of Wands. So this is a good reading, y'all. This is like, okay, you got your yin and yang energy moving in circles. And that's me and my son too. Because we both Aries as well. Give thanks. Thank you for tapping in, son. For sure, for sure. So, the King of Wands. Know that you are guided. Know that you are protected. Know that you have to keep your torch burning. It says, passionate and heart-fueled, we build this empire of light together. Passionate and heart-fueled, we build this empire of light together. Who are you building with? As this Two of Cups energy showed up, that's divine partnership. Who are you bringing and allowing into your inner circle, into your queendom or kingdom, to help you build the things you love, help you build the things you want to see grow, glow, and flow? You got to get out of this heartache. If you know, ooh, that's a card, that's a message for me. Get out of the heartache. Get out of the heartache and come to your senses, knowing that you can be wise about all your decisions. Ooh, they talking to me right now, y'all. So I receive, I receive, I receive. So this Three of Wands says, no, Three of Swords, sorry. Three of Swords energy, which is this heartbreak energy. You got to get out of it. If you want to grow, glow, and flow, you can't keep repeating those cycles of heartbreak, okay? So if you are being partnered with someone who is letting you down all the time, as you take the leap, if it's not a king and queen energy of duality and receptivity, it's time to let it go. But it says, my heart remains tender and open. What is your heart remaining tender and open to? Are you leaping up? Are you falling down? Are you finding out that everything you need is in your own hand? That you don't have to go towards things that don't serve you anymore? That you don't have to show up in ways that don't make you feel good anymore? That you don't have to do the things that you don't want to do anymore? This is a new foundation. That is that Ace of Pentacles energy. We are creating new foundations of how we show up in the world. And it says, I plant my goals with intention, direct focus, and faith. Understanding that when you show up, your divine counterpart gonna show up too. Okay? Look at that. They both holding they stuff. He the strength, he's the protector, and she's the one working the magic. Ooh, I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay. So, we are moving into planting our goals in the partnerships with those that support us, okay? And we stay focused and have faith that what we truly desires us too. Ashe? So we got to get out of this cycle of bumping our head, for one, or listening to the crows talking in the back. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. This is a collective read. We have to get out of our head and listening to those people who are the crows talking, who don't even know that you are elevating, okay? That you have decided to take the leap, okay? That you have already planted the seeds. And now it's time for them to grow as you begin to fill your cup and those that are partnering with you to overflow. Okay, so we got to get out of our head. That's where we are in this 7-card pool. So this is number five of swords. And 5 of swords says, the lessons move me ahead always. So once you done bumped your head on a piece of cornbread a couple of times, you like, do I want to keep bumping my head? No. Do I want to keep thinking and hearing and listening to what other people said that doesn't resonate with what's going on in my heart space as I'm doing my magic, okay? So we got to let it go. Learn the lessons. The lessons move me ahead always. Don't get stuck. Just learn. Grow, glow, and flow. That's my motto. If you don't know, now you do. Ashe. Okay, so now after we allow the lessons to move us forward, we have to make wise decisions about what comes next. Whether you're ascending to higher heights or whether you're taking a leap into the unknown, both of these energies are relevant. This is the energy that we're pulling now. So wherever you find yourself in this collective energy, understand you are being supported and you have the victory. There's 2 queens at both ends of this reading. So we ended with the Queen of Pentacles. We followed up with being guided and protected. We came into our heart space and said it's okay to heal and let go as you begin to plant new things as you go. And here we are, getting out of our head, learning our lessons from the past, and now moving into this King of Swords energy. King of Swords. So this is a lot of battling going on. That's what I like to say. But in the end, you win. But you have to do the work. You have to continue, no matter how hard it seems, okay? So this says, the King of Swords, I make intelligent and wise decisions about my future. So we got to make intelligent and wise decisions about our future, no matter what's going on. Understanding that we have already planted the seeds and those that support us are showing up. But you got to ascend into this new way of being, and you got to take the leap. Those are the cards of the energy that we're working with today. So after we make intelligent and wise decisions about our future, we get to see it all come together in our victory. I love, 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 love this card. This is the Queen of Wands. It is definitely an energy that I can relate to because I'm about burning it all down and just see what sticks, you know, or just I'll light it all on fire and know that it's gonna work. You know, sometimes the whole field has to be burned down so the land can be refertilized, okay? So this is what I'm doing here. It says, I fill my world with an intense light and connects and excites passion. So this is what you have to be doing. Whether you're going up in your ascension, whether you're taking a leap, you have to fill the world with an intense light that connects and incites your passion. So what is it that you're passionate about? We kind of talked about this yesterday when we went into your dreams coming true. You know, what is it that you desire for your life? And how are you working toward it? What are you doing actively to make your dreams come true? We are going to pull an Secret of the Ancestor card to follow up this reading to see what they say. And of course, Father of Air shows up and it says leadership, as this card also shows up in that same energy, the King of Wands, taking the lead in your life. You have to do it. No one else is going to do it for you. You can continue to wait around and see, but this is probably what you're going to be getting that makes you confused and doesn't allow you to be free. But this leader of air is all about free energy, right? Or all about being free in your energy. Okay, so this is the leadership card, and we will read the ancestral message. It is number 36. So leadership, you got to take the lead in your life. That's no doubt about it. Everyone has to take the leadership role in their life. Nobody is a non-player character unless you don't know what you're doing, okay? You may be a non-player character in someone else's story, but you are the main character. You are the star, as we talked about yesterday. Okay. Oh my God, this is so good. It says, I am a leader, not a follower. Exactly. I am a leader, not a follower. And when you take the lead in your own story, you get people who come to support it, but they're the lead character as well. And it comes together where each party is being fulfilled. Each party's cup is running over. And we all begin to create a new world. So I'm going to read the ancestral medicine for this card, which says, gut check. Are you being cold, rigid, and upright? Being real doesn't have to be stern. You may be coming across as cold and collective, even though this is not who you are. So if you're just coming across being the mean girl, the mean boy, just being ugly and hateful to people, we can release that. You know, we can allow this energy to be healed as you take the leadership. And in shadow, this card says, this is the message. If you're experiencing this cold and harsh energy, it says, open your beautiful heart. As I showed y'all, your power may not be loud, flashy, showy, but your power may not... Oh, let me start over because I don't know what I'm reading. Open your beautiful heart. Your power may not be loud, flashy, and showy, but you are a powerful leader. Just don't abuse the power. Your biting wit and sarcasm may be hurtful to others. Do a self-check-in and make sure that you are not holding cold, selfish, manipulative energy, and remain in integrity. I'm a leader, not a follower. This is where we have to come into this space, y'all. Get to the heart of the matter. If you are feeling those things and you're projecting that out because that's what had been planted, you might need to begin to water some new seeds, okay, of the things that you truly desire. Because we all are a mirror, right? So we mirror each other, and the higher you go in this space, the more you'll find people like you. The more you take the leap into your unknown, the more you'll find people like you. So we give thanks for that reading. We are going to pull three soul journey cards. The first one to come out, flipped over, was happiness. Yes, be the opposite of that cold, stern, negative energy, okay? We want 2 more cards, please. They just dropped. And it is adversity. Knowing that adversity is always going to be here, right? It's a yin and yang energy. But in the end, you can't make this up. Peace is what we seek. Peace and love. We're going to shake that in. So, happiness says, play with life. That's what I'm saying. Am I aware that being happy means that I am on the right path? Yes. Play with life. When you begin to play with life, people come to play with you like y'all have. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And then adversity is the opposite of happiness in some cases, right? And adversity says, I accept the challenges that challenges are the best way to learn. Like this one came up. Keep bumping your head. Keep bumping your head. You're going to learn. And hopefully it is going to bring you into peace and into the leadership of your life. And peace says, I am a being of love and I release negative energy. We're going to shake that in. So as we ascend to the higher planes, or as we take the leap into our soul's journey, we have to know that there's always this balance. But in this reading, we got two queens showing up to say, hey, keep it moving, don't stop, okay? That is my energy. And you also have a divine counterpart. Both of them powerful, powerful. The King and Queen of Wands, my energy, and it feels good. And smack in the middle of this reading is what you are planting, right? Where you need to begin to take root, anchor in, knowing that everything you have, everything you desire starts from within. All right? The last card that I'm going to pull for this reading, and if anyone has a question and want to put it in the chat, I will be open to doing one or two personal readings, okay? Personal card pulls, if you are interested. So, to close out this reading, we're going into the chakra energy just to see what energy and what messages we need to focus on as we rise up, ascend into the highest vibration of ourselves, or take that leap into where we are going. You know, this is where the judgment comes in, and this is where the fool comes in. So this is like from the bottom to the top, what you gonna do, how you gonna show up. And there's the card. This card came out yesterday. Psychic development. It is time for us to really begin to tap in. Psychic development is nothing more than hearing and understanding those that support you on the other side, okay? It could be God, it could be your higher self, it could be the ancestors, it could be angels, it could be other ascended masters and guides, whatever, whoever guides you. You need to get more and more connected with that, because the connectedness is where the answers are. The higher you go up, the more you're going to know. The quicker you take that leap, the more you'll get in flow. Okay? We're going to shake that up. Understanding that we are all on this journey of life, and it looks different to all of us, but we must be connected not only to this world around us, but in the world within us, where our soul and spirit resides, okay? This is a place that is always never ending, okay? This is the place that connects to divine consciousness, all things knowing. This is the place where we can really begin to cultivate and create the world around us. But you have to develop it by being intentional, by being happy, by being in a place of peace, by understanding that adversity is necessary because it allows us to learn. And in that space, the more you learn, the more it's gonna burn. Look at that. Let it burn, let it burn, let it burn. So we are going to read into this psychic development card once again. And like I said, it did show up yesterday as one of the cards that came out. So, and I really don't remember what it says, so I'm going to read it again, okay? This is more of our third eye development, right? So how do you see it in your vision, in your dreams, in your intuition? What do you see there? And how do you allow this I see to become your I know? And then you allow that energy of I am, I feel, I can, I do, I love, I speak, I see, I know, and boom, there it is. Whoop, there it is. That's how that energy should flow in our chakras. So this card says, I am deeply connected to my intuition and reclaim my psychic gifts now. We're not out here not knowing what's going on, y'all. Ain't nothing happening to us. It is happening through us. It is happening based on how we write the story. If that shakes you up, I'm going to shake the bell, okay? Because we have to reclaim our power. Although the world as a whole is doing this creation, we as individuals still have to take our position and be that light in the darkness to really function in our full capacity, taking hold of those things we are planting so that we can really begin to be in this energy, gaining our harvest. So before we close out, I am going to read from the book, The Judgment Card, which was our energy, the first energy that came out, followed by the Fool. So the Judgment is number 20 of the major arcana, and the Fool is the first of the major arcana, and there's 21 in the major arcana. So after Judgment, boom, comes the World. Boom. Oh my God, you can't make that up. So that's why they want us to read it, okay? So the World is being placed in a fix right now, but we give thanks. But it is up to us to really begin to ascend into who we are as the kings and queens of this reality, right? Oh, man. So, okay. It says, hello, Essence. I invite you to show up every day. I invite my soul.
Peace and blessings, family. Akashic Nation. It has been.
Okay, look, that's the energy coming through from the background, y'all. Peace and blessings. That's what we doing, right? As we say hello, Essence, to our own I am. I invite you to show up every day. I invite my soul to shine unapologetically. This is what we're being called to do. And as you rise up and allowing your soul to shine, as it's teaching us happiness, it's teaching us adversity, it's teaching us peace, okay? As we take the leap. Taking the leap is the hardest part. As I have taken the leap to come on here every day, 365 days. For what? I really don't know. But it really does allow me to have fun. It allows me to play with my little girl. It allows me to open up and channel this information. It allows me to get messages from Most High. It allows me to hear clearly what's coming from the divine. And it allows me to share it with the world. So how much more in alignment do I have to get just by doing what I find fun? Okay, this is how it's just begun. So the Fool says, I am ready for this adventure down my soul's path. You can't make that up. You see how they are corresponding with each other? The I'm ready. But first, I got to invite you to show up unapologetically. And when it comes through, you got to do what you do. And doing it and doing it and doing it well. And it all should be fun. Although, ultimately, we do have real life situations. This world, this psychic development, understanding we have things in the world in the palm of our hands, just as this picture, is where are you planting your seeds? How deep are you allowing your roots to grow? Because that's what's going to help you to be stable, steadfast, unmovable. I am a holistic self-care practitioner. I come on here every day to just have fun. But in my business, I work with women to help them self-regulate, finding their true identity and gaining spiritual clarity. I work with them to create a plan that really moves them in the direction of living their best life now. Removing the limiting beliefs, removing the old stories, removing the stagnation, the self-sabotage, the unworthiness, the trauma, the generational patterns, ancestral trauma, all of that. I am your girl, and I love, love, love doing this work. And I have really been gifted this, and I get to play with it. So if you haven't already, please run on over to my Circle of Sister Table Talk page on YouTube. This is where this message, and all of these messages will be posted. Also, if you haven't checked out my website, goodvibesloungellc.com, you can book a free consultation where we can just see where you are and see where you're going, because I know right now a lot of us are moving in this place of psychic development, and it feels scary. It really truly does feel scary, especially if you've been brought up in religion, if you've been brought up as a Christian. Tapping into anything other than Jesus Christ is very uncomfortable, but I want to be a witness today. Can I be a witness? It's all relevant. It's all God. God is all there is. And the moment we can truly begin to remove those blinders and really tap into our heart space, where most people's heart is just like this, right? And all they want to do is Jesus fix it. Okay? Oh my God. But you have to do the work. It's not Jesus fix it. You have to do the work, okay? We have to take responsibility for our life, for our own divine soul, and really rise up in this place of judgment, of allowing ourselves to show up unapologetically as Christ consciousness in the earth, or God consciousness, or source consciousness, or the all consciousness, whatever you want to say it is, and then begin to take the leap out of your comfort zone, out of the things that you've always known, and out of the way that your family has told you, this is the way, walk in it. If you are feeling called to do something different, do it, and do it well, because this is your soul speaking. And it says happiness is all there is. Adversity only teaches you lessons, and the ultimate goal is peace and love, and love is all there is. So until next time, I'm your girl Chantel Sierra Shakim, your holistic self-care practitioner, speaking up and fixing crowns in the process. So until next time, peace and love. Good night.